Good afternoon. Call to order the special board meeting in Rim of the World Unified School District called to order on December 15th, 2022 at 4:01 p.m. 1.2 roll call. Trustees to identify themselves by first and last name. Oh, I turned it off again. Trustees to identify themselves by first and last name to formally establish a quorum. Dr. William Mellinger, trustee area 1.
Dana Midland, trustee area 2. Cindy Gardner, trustee area 3.
Jordan Zarate, trustee area 5.
Pledge of Allegiance, and we're going to ask Dr. Bricker to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
And in your heart, ready to begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Two, adoption of agenda. I think we need a motion to
So moved.
second.
Second.
Motion by Anna, second by Cindy. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any public testimony, 3.1?
No.
Anything for the action calendar?
You said no RTs.
Yeah, I didn't see any representatives. Okay, are there any RTA or CSEA representatives for the special meeting?
No.
Thank you. And then action calendar. Agenda item is 4.1, approval of California School Boards Association CSB Delegate Assembly 2023 nominations. Do I have any?
So a list was sent of the current CSBA roster list, those names that have a 2023 next to them, their seats are up. So all of them have indicated that they would like to continue on CSBA for another 2-year term. So from that list, we can feel free to put forward any of the names. Chris, so you guys want to talk first? The only one, please be advised, is Mondi Taylor from Etiwanda. She chose not to run again for a school board seat, so of course she would not be up for a delegate assembly. She finished out her term.
Okay. Do we have any nominations or do we have any action we want to take?
First.
It's okay.
Cindy, do you have any suggestions? Yes, I would like to nominate Kathy Thompson, Central Elementary School District, Eric Swanson from Hesperia Unified School District. I would like to nominate Gabriel Stein from Victor Elementary School District, Adam Perez from Montana Unified School District, Sherry McGaw from Chaffee Joint Union. So Gwen Dowdy Rogers, she ran for the San Bernardino County School Board, and so I'm nominating her as a county from the county. And then Courtney from Lucerne Valley Unified School District. Those would be my nominations because they actually attend meetings and they give their opinions, especially Tom and Eric. Eric talks as much as I do.
So do we have a second to those nominations?
I second those nominations.
Thanks, Darlene. Now, so what else can you tell us about them? Do you feel like they're all good people? Anyone that?
Sorry. So the Kathy Thompson, Eric Swanson, all of these people attend on a regular basis. Sherry McGaw had some issues in this last year, but that doesn't preclude her from continuing on if she so chooses. Tom Courtney, he can be very opinionated, but he's a huge advocate for small schools. He really believes that CSBA should have a delegate at large small schools like they did a long, long time ago. So he pushes and pushes and pushes to have small school voices heard at the CSBA level. There was a table talk, as you recall, table talk for small schools. I went to it, Scott went to it too, but out of that, Tom Courtney again spoke up about a need for some kind of formalized position for small schools at the CSBA level. I don't know if that's going to move forward, but out of the small table talk, Dennis Meyer, who ran it, who's legislative government affairs, said that that group, he wants to continue having the conversation on small schools. So he doesn't know what he's going to call it. He said, maybe it's going to be called Dennis's group. I'm like, okay, whatever. But he wants to continue that conversation of small schools and how, whether it's funding issues, how it affects small schools, what their challenges are to facilities. We had a lively discussion on facilities. So, I mean, Tom is pushing and pushing and pushing, and he talks all the time. And I know that sometimes that can be, if you're on the receiving end of his conversation, sometimes you're like, okay, but it's the fact that the CERN is small, it's 600 and something kids. And so he's right. There's over 600 small school districts. We only make, small schools only make up 19% of the delegate assembly. So his whole point is that our voices are being drowned out by this process. So how do we ensure that small schools have a voice at the table? Because right now there isn't equity, and he points it out every single year. So I really like how he just goes after it. Gwen Dally Rogers, she is just is one a fearless leader. I just can't even say enough about her. And she worked together closely with Dr. Margaret Hill, who passed away. But Gwen is going to do great things at the county level, and we really want to see her continued presence and her perspectives on the topics in the caucus, in Region 16 caucus. We want to make sure that her voice continues. Eric Swanson always has great points to bring up in terms of, he always has the mountains back as well. He is always cognizant of the fact that as he speaks for his district, he then will say this also would apply to the mountains, or, this might not work the same way in the mountains. So he's really cognizant, and I appreciate that. He also made sure that for us, at least, that their board in Hesperia brought up that they would be our evacuation center, and their board voted to continue that relationship. So Kathy Thompson, she leads different committees for CSBA, so she's really involved. So these people give a lot of time and effort, and I think they represent as a whole school districts in San Bernardino County really well.
Jordan or Dana, do either of you have any other nominations? Do either of you have any questions, maybe for Cindy, about any of these?
No.
Then are we ready to vote?
Yes.
Then all those in favor of the nominations that have been noted, and we'll give those to the secretary in writing. Say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried unanimously. Future meeting dates, regular board meeting is December 15th at 5:30 p.m. I hope you all are on time for it. At Rim of the World Unified School District, 24740 San Moritz Way, Crestline, California. Are we ready to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn this meeting at 4:13 p.m. I second that.